What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Roxette. And we're back with Crash Boom Bang, 1994, as well as Very Sleepy Luca. And the next tune is Fireworks. It's straightforward as a concept, whether we're talking more literal explosion or more figurative fireworks. But yeah, the idea of bright explosions that captivate your attention, something which you can't ignore, something which also has percussive and sonic power, and there's also the enlightening experience of seeing a firework burst and then hearing the explosion a moment or so later. So yeah, ultimately I feel like there's any number of figurative or conceptual renderings that could be relevant, but fireworks can also mean intense discord, like chaos. Like, oh, there were fireworks at that meeting, you know, people were like furious. So it could be used more negatively, but ultimately it means something you can't ignore, something that is unavoidable. So I'm curious, you know, what type of fireworks we're talking and whether it's a more negative or positive thing. Let's find out. Probably, I would guess, nuanced in some way or another. This is Roxette, the track is Fireworks, and it's from the 1994 album Crash Boom Bang. Or it would be if my speakers were on, which they now are.
They both left school, but they couldn't find a job, so they said farewell and stole a small town car. As they were riding by the beach some summer night, the radio shouted out one of those songs that might just change your life. It went like this: shake it in, shake it out, making love out of once, you know your flowers. I like it when I like the stars in your eyes, just like fireworks in the sky. Listen to you.
I like that bass.
Throwing some bones through the boards and nuts. They were sleeping outdoors, pushing on their luck. They sent me a letter full of pills and thrills. Then they both got rich and moved to Hollywood Hills. Yeah, they made lots of money playing folk guitar, 'cause everywhere the boys went crazy just to hear these words of art. Shake it in, shake it out, making love out of once, you know your flowers. I like it when I like the stars in your eyes, just like fireworks in the sky. Fireworks in the sky. Oh yeah.
We have harmonica. The guitar in this one is tough.
To get you, they're coming to get you now. Coming to get you now.
I like this part a lot, but it feels like a notable shift.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you now. They're coming to get you now. Right now. Coming to get you now. They're coming. Shake it
Interesting. Yeah, I like that a lot. And, I have noticed the beginning of this album, it definitely has a different feel, or like it's going in a different direction than some of what I've heard before this, though I have been told that, that's not the end of their sonic story and they'll go more electronic sounding at a later stage. Either way, I like this a lot. And it's interesting because, like, number one, it's got some cool instrumental touches again. It sounds like there was a bit of harmonica in there. Number two, it's another track where we hear both Marie and Per, which I always enjoy that. And indeed, like, I was really captivated by the first verse in particular because I heard almost everything in that verse. And, like, these two sisters, and they, like, set out, and, he knows, like, one's, like, because she looks like her sister, and I was curious what was happening, and it felt like the second verse was like a different vignette, or at least like a different part of the story, and I didn't catch all the lines in that verse. So, like, as the song went on, I was less certain about what was happening, but, like, the story nature of it really had me, like, intent on the first verse. And, like, the degree of ease with which it sounds like Marie, like, hits that high moment in the middle of her part, like, because again, it's like I'm listening and it's a great, she's always enjoyable to hear vocally, but then there's some moments where it's like, oh man, like, she really hit it there, but it doesn't feel like she, like, has to, like, really build up for it. She can just, like, ascend to that level so rapidly, and the way she did that at that part, each time it came around, it, like, arrested me, because it felt so, like, natural and easy, which, I know how that goes. Like, sometimes if you have a certain degree of craft or, like, skill in an area, it comes naturally, but it's because you spent a lot of time working on it, right? So then it's like other people are like, oh man, it's second nature. Well, yeah, it's second nature now, but that's because, I worked and I, like, studied and so on, and then it, like, it does come to you very easily. But so I get that when, someone says, like, something is natural or easy, it could be that, but it could also be the product of a lot of effort and time. But yeah, I really, again, hearing Marie sing anything is fantastic, but when she really, like, hits those key moments, it just makes a Roxette tune more than it would otherwise be. And it seemed a bit meta, right? Because at the end of that first verse, as it went into the chorus, it was like, oh, and, they were going down the beach, and, they were hearing a song, and it sounds like this, or, something like it could sound like this. It didn't sound like it was maybe literal, but it was, something like this. So yeah, I enjoy moments where there's a bit of, like, meta self-reference, a bit of comedy in that regard. So shout out to that too. So I am paranoid as I sit here, and Luca is just, like, stupidly adorable on my lap. If 94 is really the year of the album, I'm suddenly thinking it's like 96. And to avoid getting 10 comments to that effect after the fact, let me just quickly check their discography and make sure I'm not wrong about that. And moment of truth, it is 94. Okay, so I was correct. There would have been no comments, but now perhaps it'll precipitate them. So I've defeated myself. In any case, shout out to Luca, who, again, is, like, she could pose for, like, adorable Cats of December calendars. But yeah, shout out also to the patience, to the Roxette folks. I know this had been, like, a couple weeks. I'm like, because there's also the Marie deep dive, and eventually we will get to, Per and everything else that Jeebus has provided. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, balance everything, but at least, we have 2 active ones going, and I've tried to make it where there's not more than a week between Marie and Roxette reactions. So even if each one of them takes a couple weeks to get back to, and, not always that long, sometimes like 10 days, 9 days, yeah, at least there's the tandem. So I know that's not ideal. I will try to keep Roxette going as much as I can, because as I've said from the beginning, it has become one of my favorite deep dives, and it's a group that I enjoy particularly because I never do about them. So in any case, do let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.